get it. I feel you. I've been there and it sucks. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm not saying it's not hard to change it around. But chances are if you try to level up your life, you can't get to where you want to be. You can't find any traction no matter what you do. You're probably lacking at least one area of this 4-part framework to completely transform your whole life. I'm talking physically, financially, mentally, and spiritually. I've completely transformed and overhauled my whole life, and it all started with fitness. Let me show you how. I've been in and out of shape multiple times in my life. My worst time when I finally hit that turning point was when I was in college, bro. Like, I was just leaving high school, going to college, and all 4 years, all I was concerned about was like getting in my best shape ever. I knew I wanted to be rich. I had these big ambitions in life. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I was in school for pre-law, but I can just remember like I wanted to have fun, but I also wanted to be in the best shape ever. And sometimes those two things just don't mesh, bro. Like, of course, there's a time and place for everything, and there's a time where you can be in shape, be in your best shape, and enjoy parties. But like when you're first starting out, you need to put it down, bro. And I didn't get that until it's my literal physical shape started to affect my mindset. And when your mindset is affected, your whole life is affected. Your finances, your relationships, your friendships, everything's affected by you, one, not being in shape, and two, you not respecting your body enough to be in shape for your creator. So more than a physical aspect, there's a spiritual aspect to it that a lot of people miss. In college, I knew I needed to be pursuing God, pursuing the life that he had for me, but at the same time I wanted to have fun. I had my foot in both worlds. Like, I was a cool kid, not really cool to other people, but cool to myself, because I was doing everything that everybody else was doing, going to the parties, drinking, doing this, doing that. But I also knew what I should have been doing, which is seeking God, reading my Bible. And I was pulled between those two worlds because it's like, to me, it was always made out to be like following a good Christian life and being a good person, being a real man was like, it was not only boring, but it just seemed like so fake. Like, how could these people always act so perfect? They can never do anything wrong. You walk past a piece of trash on the ground, you have to pick it up. If you have to pick up every piece of trash on the ground because you're a good person, you would literally, in my eyes, you would never get to where you're going, because there's so much trash on the ground. There's so much wrong in the world. How can we be this perfect Christian and not spend all our time trying to be perfect? It just didn't make sense to me. So instead, I became good at ignoring the little voice in my head. I became good at ignoring the voice that was like, you need to do better. This is not right. You shouldn't be around these people. You need to be doing this. I learned to ignore that. And in doing so, I thought I was living a better life, building a better life. But really, I was just ruining my chance at becoming everything I wanted to, because people don't understand those desires and those wants that we have, to be better, to be our best selves, to be abundant. Those come from God. Those come from God. It's not just from ourselves. And he wants to give all that to us, but we have to seek him first. You have to seek him first, and then everything will be added unto you. Like, and I didn't understand that as a young man, and it took me a while. Like, sometimes I think I get it and I think I'm on track, but even as an adult, I fall off and like, okay, I just start ignoring that little voice in my head. But that's not the way to do it. I didn't hit that realization. I didn't hit that turning point until God took everything that I thought that I had that was important. He took my relationship, my girlfriend, he took my car, all my money. I had in college, I had a whole lot of money. I had like, I can't even say, but I had a whole lot of money, multiple thousands of dollars. And he took everything from me. And I'm like, okay, I'm left with nothing. What do I have? I should have turned to him, but I turned to fitness first. And then turning to fitness and getting everything right in structure, it taught me other principles to structure my life. And when I finally figured it out and I got in shape physically, I'm like, okay, I look good, but do I think good? Do I act good? Like, what's being a real man? And that took me down a rabbit hole of exploring, and not only doing fitness just for me, just for vanity, but doing it to show myself approved to God. And in my search for that, I wanted to become a better person. I wanted to know what being a real man was. And no, being a real man is not becoming perfect. Being a real man is submitting to God, submitting to God's plans for your life, and then fully chasing those plans, fully being ready to do the work, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually, to become the best version of yourself. And I just thought that quest is so, like, what else is there? Being the best version of yourself and being a Christian and following good morals does not mean that you can't be rich. That's part of being your best self, but like, it starts with God, and you have to be doing it for the right reasons. And at that time, I wasn't. It took me about 5 or 6 years to get to the point where I felt I was making real progress, real scalable progress, and progress that actually mattered in my physical life, spiritual life, finances, and my mental mindset. And while that time was good for me and I learned a lot and it made me to the person I am today and the person I'm going to be, you don't have to take that long. You can literally transform your life in 3 months, 90 days, but you need to focus and you need to have a plan. So I'm going to introduce to you Tan's plan, my 4 mental frameworks to get to completely transform your life from where you are to where you want to be. You don't have to waste 6, 10 years, 12 years figuring out for yourself. I don't have to sit here and explain to you and be your mental guide for 12 years. No, if you get this program down, you can completely change your life in 90 days. So let's get into it. Number 1, the first pillar is your spirit, your spiritual life. You need to not only physically sweat, but you need to spiritually sweat. We're called to spiritually sweat. I'm getting tongue tied. But what does that mean? It means actually putting in that work to not only learn about God, not only learn information and facts and history, not that kind of stuff, but actually getting to know him. How do you get to know God? You seek him. How do you get to know anybody? How do you get to know anybody in a relationship, in your friendship? You actually seek that person. You spend time with him. Spending time with God looks like spending time in his word, studying his word, learning why he does this, praying and seeking him. For me, I do it as soon as I wake up. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I miss days when I wake up and I'm late and I'm super busy, but I always try to make sure to get it in. Now, I'm going to recommend you these 3 books that I'm currently reading. Mind you, spending time with God and seeking him isn't just giving him 5 minutes when you wake up, read your daily prayer and close it. No, you need to always be in a constant state of prayer. Me, I pray so many times a day, I couldn't even count. I can't even count that high. And the prayer is not like, oh, dear Lord, which are in the heaven, thy hallowed be thy name. No, it's not like a chant. You literally, I talk to God like he's my friend. I don't call him the N-word like I would call my friends, you know what I'm saying? I don't cuss towards him, but I'm like, I respect him. Like, hey, God, I'm going to this workout right now. Please just bless me, bless my efforts, and let me do everything that I need to do in order to become the person that you want me to become. Like, just quick like that. I can say it in lines of the store. I say, hey, God, just thank you. And when I see, bro, even to the point where I see other people get blessed with what I know that I will have soon, I just feel it. Bro, I saw somebody get a Ferrari online. I'm like, thank you, God. Because in that moment, it just felt like, oh, that's me, which it will be. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you can pray about any and everything all the time. That's part of spending time with him, but also actually giving him time. Don't just give 5 minutes in the morning. Set aside time. Do an hour to 30 minutes. And if you need a 30 minutes to an hour, and if you need to wake up earlier so you can get that in before work, before whatever your schedule is, do it. If you need to do it while you're on the toilet, you need to do it before you go to sleep. Like, set aside that time and spend that time with him consistently to grow your relationship with him, and cut out all the negative things in your life. Clear your channels so that when you're spending time with them, you ask him something, you're clear enough to receive an answer. You're clear enough to get the answers to your prayers. You feel me? And he's not going to come and sit on the edge of your bed and tell you exactly what to do. He's not going to be a loud voice in your head. Hey, this is God, dude. No. But you need to have your spiritual channels clear so you're able to hear the answer to your prayer. Pillar number 2 is your mind, your mindset, your mentality, your daily discipline. For mindset, I do a lot of work. I read certain books I make sure that what I'm watching is actually helping me. I limit it. I love watching YouTube. I love watching content. I don't really like doom scrolling that much, but YouTube, that's my thing. I limited myself purposely to only 2 channels. It's a YouTube basketball channel and a group called RDC. They do gaming and streaming. It's not brain rot content, and I can only enjoy those 2 things after my work is done or while I'm doing cardio. Other than that, it's informational podcasts. It's learning material, learning to do what I want, increasing my skills. People that are good for that, I watch Iman Gadzhi. I watch his Unscripted channel for the lifestyle. He shows you behind the scenes of lifestyle, things you wouldn't think of. And I watch his business channel for business strategies, wealth management, implementing online businesses, reiterating content, everything like that. I watch Mike Thurston's podcast. He has a lot of different, it's called First Things Thirst or something like that. He has a lot of different guests from a variety of different backgrounds, and they all just come and drop absolute gems for like an hour plus. And there's other things too. I watch June Yu. He's a content creator. He has crazy great strategies on building a personal brand, on growing online, on starting an online business. And I watch all these people, and I kind of consume as much as I can, but I don't let it get to the point where I'm just watching and just living their lives. No, you consume those little bits of information, you take that and apply it, and you move on. You don't sit here and watch content for hours on end and never do anything. Like, what's the point? Another thing with following this people online is you have to know who is crazy and who's not. Like, a lot of these people put in honest work and they get to where they are, and then they turn crazy and have all these obscene, crazy ideas of how you should become successful and how you. No, you need to find people that are grounded, people that kind of believe in what you believe in, and then you have to have discernment for yourself and take, okay, that makes sense, that's probably true. He says this is not true, or he's joking. Like, you have to be able to do that for yourself and not take everybody's advice. You need to get in the field at some point. So take what you learn, apply it, look at your results, reiterate it, and do it again. That's part of your mindset work. Also, part of your mindset is understanding that, like I spoke about in my previous videos, it takes time. Whatever you're doing takes time, and it takes a little bit of delusion. Like I said before, bro, like, you have to know that you have the right system, know that you're having the right inputs, but be willing to input that amount of effort over long periods of time with seeing little to no results. And that's in fitness, finances, any online business, any business in general. Like, you need to be able to have that part about you that that keeps you going. Dude, when I'm building my online businesses, I run an online fitness business, I run a content agency, and I run a social media marketing agency. When I'm building those things, bro, there are days that I want to quit. There's something that I want to quit every day, whether it be in my own personal fitness journey, in my business journey. There's something I want to quit every day. But I don't quit because I have systems that when motivation is down, my discipline takes over. I get it done, and then I just do. I get it done for that day, and I do it again tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Right now, I'm about to go into the gym and do a 50-minute cardio. I don't want to do this. I want to quit. No, 50 minutes, bro? I'm about to go do a 50-minute cardio and probably a shoulder workout if the weights are free. And then later tonight, I'm going to do another 50-minute cardio. I've been doing that for the past 8 weeks. Do I want to do a 50-minute cardio at least one of those days out of the week? No, I was never excited to do it. I want to quit every day, but I do it because, one, I know it's going to work, and two, there's no other option, bro. If I want to get to where I want to get to, I got to do the 50 minutes. Time's going to pass either way. Either I'm going to pass the time by not doing what I want to and getting where I want to go, or doing what I don't want to do and getting to where I want to be at the end of the day. And that's part of your mindset work. And you got to drill that into your mind and increase your discipline to accomplish anything worth accomplishing. Pillar number 3, nonetheless, fitness. As you can see, I just finished my 55-minute cardio. I have another one. It is my rest day, so I only have 2 hours of cardio on my rest day. I say only, but that's every day. I have 2 hours of cardio. At least I don't have to work out today. But did I feel like doing that cardio? No. Did I want to do that cardio? No. Do I want to do it tomorrow? No. But I have a system, I have goals to reach, and I have a plan. So I'm going to follow my plan. And because it's, month 3 of doing this particular plan, I'm going to stick to it even if I don't want to. It's built into me at this point. Fitness is so important, and a lot of people don't realize, especially like people who already think they're successful. I already got a wife. Why do I need to be fit? I already have money. I already have a nice house, nice car. Dude, being fit, first of all, increases your life. Secondly, being lazy and fat, no matter how much money you have, that's not good, bro. God didn't create you to be lazy and fat and to not take care of your temple. Also, on the other side, if you want to be something of yourself, you need to include fitness as well. Like, the only reason I'm where I am today is because I watched cartoons on TV and I wanted to be like the Red Power Ranger and have abs on the chest and bicep veins. And so I did it. But in doing that, I learned that if I can take myself from looking like this to looking like this, just by following a plan and being consistent and believing in myself, what can I do? I can do anything. Why can't I build a business? Why can't I build another business? Why can't I own 4 businesses at once without owning a single brick and mortar building? Why can't I make more than $10,000 a month by just teaching people how to become the best version of themselves? That all sounds crazy. If you would have told that to me or anybody else 5, 6 years ago, 1 year ago, 2, it doesn't matter. It sounds crazy. They're like, dude, what are you talking about? You need to go to college. You need to graduate. You need to get this job. You need to work for somebody. That's not the case anymore, bro. And fitness opened all that up for me, and it can do the same for you. But you need to get into a routine. And when I say get into a routine, you need to, 1, find a plan that works, whether you have to seek somebody or, you know what I'm saying, do the research and learn yourself. And 2, you need to follow that plan with consistency. And you need a weekly reevaluation of that plan to make sure you're still on track. I'm in week 10 of my cut, and this morning I looked back at my calories and I realized, oh, I'm good. They changed today. It went down from 15 to 1,300. I'm like, okay, I'm good. But I saw a mistake on it. It said I'm eating a pack of ground turkey a day, which I was 2 weeks ago. I'm also eating 3 eggs at night as well. That wasn't the case because my store was out of ground turkey. So I've been cooking chicken every night.
and I cut out the eggs because I just didn't want chicken and eggs. When I redid my calories, I was only getting 152 grams of protein and 1,100 calories for the past 2 weeks, on top of doing 2 55-minute cardios a day and a workout most days. So that's bad. I mean, I have some muscle to spare, and I'm good. I can be better, and I changed my protein back immediately, so now I'm eating 1,300 calories. It's still super low. But all that to say is, even though I'm a pro, even though I teach other people how to do this on a day-to-day basis, even though I change hundreds of lives by teaching them nutrition and the principles of dieting and proper nutrition, I can still make mistakes. So I need to reiterate the plan no matter how good it is. Always reevaluate. Always, always, always go back. So the takeaway, you need to get your fitness in order. Seek help. There's nothing wrong with it. Invest in yourself is the best investment you can ever make. Whether you're investing $50, which you're not going to get good help with $50, or $75,000. Invest in yourself, because that's you. That's your life. That's your health. That's the one thing you cannot buy back. You can't buy back your health no matter how much money you have. Fitness, bro. Pillar number 4 is your finances. I hope you're seeing how each pillar is connected and how they all work together to elevate you to your best self ever, which is the most noble quest of them all. The quest of self, the quest of becoming the best version of yourself that God created you to be and showing yourself approved to him. But anyway, finances, you need to get your finances right. And I'm not just talking about getting a job. Yes, getting a job is cool. Whether you're 18 or 54, having a job, I respect it. But you're not going to get to where you want to get to by working for somebody else. It is what it is. Unless that's your passion, to be a doctor, lawyer, police officer, something that you need to go to an academy and you need to go to schooling for, I get it. But at the same time, you can still build your own personal finances. You can still build your personal brand. Anybody can be a business owner. Not everybody's cut out for it, but anybody can be a business owner. And you have to have that drive within you to not only take care of yourself, not just to live comfortably, but to take care of those around you. I do what I do because I want to take care of the people around me. I don't want the people around me to worry about where the next meal is coming from, worry when their car breaks down, worry about, oh, my house is doing this. I don't have a house. I don't want people to worry. To be honest, bro, if I was doing it just for myself, I would have quit a long time ago, because when I was making $100 a month and I didn't have to pay rent, I was good. I had my food. I saved my $100 sometimes if I want to travel, not a month, but like a week or something, $100 a week. And I had everything I wanted. I didn't need anything else, you feel me? I saved up money sometimes I traveled, sometimes I didn't. But if it was me, I would do that. But for everybody else, I need multiple sources of income, and I need abundance to take care of me, people around me, people I don't know, a stranger on the streets. And you have to have that drive within you to not only just be okay, but to be abundant. God created you to live an abundant lifestyle. God created you to live in abundance. And you can do that, but you have to apply yourself. You have to chase that finance, bro. And also, well, I wouldn't say chase, I would say attract it. Build systems to attract money towards you. In today's state, bro, everybody is their own brand. You need to be posting online no matter what. If you look, dude, if you apply for a job, those people are typing you into Instagram first. If you apply to get married, if you want to build a relationship, a friendship, you know what I'm saying, apply to any club, they're gonna look you up online. If you don't come up on Instagram, be like, oh, I'm good. I don't have Instagram. That's weird. You're a serial killer. Nobody trusts that. That's weird, bro. You don't got no Instagram. At least have a private Instagram. You feel me? But like, if you're in any other business, you want to make any type of money, have any type of positive influence, post content, bro. And it doesn't have to be all edited and crazy. Be genuine. Look at me. I'm sitting right here, sweaty, nasty, just finished cardio, being genuine, explaining my heart to you, trying to get you to level up. You feel me? Be genuine. Be you. Post clean, clear, quality content. And if you need help with that, I got you, bro. I have a content creation agency, and I also have a fitness agency. So like, I can get you right. Seek guidance if you need it. But just go ahead and post, bro. I'm talking TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Snapchat, everything, bro. Every single thing. Every person is their own personal brand, and every person is their own niche. And if you're missing out on that, you're missing out on a big piece of the pie, bro. I hope you understood all 4 of the pillars that I've explained to you. I'm going to be talking about them in all my content forever. So if you didn't get it this video, rewatch this video, save this video, go back and take notes. Watch this video during your cardio. Watch my videos while you're eating. Watch my videos while you're doing your business plans. Let my videos play in the background. Soak in this information and really, really apply it, bro. You don't have to sit here and keep watching information online and not doing anything about it. Go apply it. Get up. Go do what I say, bro. I'm telling you it works. I'm a testament. Many clients are testaments, and you'll be hearing from them in my later videos. Also, I want to say that I'm also going to be vlogging soon, not just showing you the passionate talks in the car. But I will be showing you my lifestyle, and at the same time, while I'm showing you the vlogs, I'll teach you how to, you know what I'm saying, level yourself up. If you need any help, whether that be fitness, your business, building a personal brand, you need pictures of your real estate, you need content for your real estate, no matter what it may be, Airbnb, luxury hotels, you own property, let me know. I have businesses and agencies to help with all of those. Reach out to me on this Instagram, tell me you came from YouTube, and I'll get you on a call, bro. I promise I'm the best team ever, and we're here to help you, and we want to see everybody succeed. Stay tuned for the next video. Appreciate you for watching.